Happy Monday morning. It is 7/7/25, July 7th, and I want to come to you this morning with a little bit of an inspirational message, but it's going to be a heavy one, and I think you need to hear this. So locally, yesterday, a woman was sadly murdered. And I don't know where you're watching this. I don't know if you're even in the United States, but I'm in northern New Hampshire and Vermont. And I have a friend who is devastated, and I could consider her to be my closest and bestest friend. So yesterday in the town of Berlin and Gorham, there was a murder of a woman named Marisol. Now my friend had helped Marisol move out of her awful relationship, helped move items out of her house to find a safe place to be. Bad domestic situation. Her husband ended up in jail. Her husband got out on $5,000 bail, and as soon as he got out of the correctional facility, he went to the restaurant she worked at and murdered her. It is outrageous. I didn't know Marisol, but I know that my friend is devastated. And the idea that this beautiful young woman could be murdered by a monster, I think, is the definition and the epitome of tragedy in this fucked up world. So I'm sorry that I'm coming to you with this heavy message this morning, but here's something that I need you to consider. My guidance to my friend Maria in that moment was, I don't know how, I don't know when, whenever you can, contact the legislature, contact the governor. Locally, I think in the state of New Hampshire, we have what's called Jessica's Law. A little girl passed away because ice and snow was not cleared off a roof. Okay, violent offenders should not be able to get out of jail on $5,000 bail. This guy got right out of jail and went and murdered this person, maybe even more. They're still trying to figure it out. But I want to illustrate this because in the world of spirituality and New Ageism, there is something that's very prevalent, and it's called toxic positivity. You know, if I was a toxically positive person, I could have said, Maria, don't feel that anger. Don't feel that anger. You know what? Feel it. Anger can be a very useful tool and motivator, but it's how we hold it. If anger is a fire, is that fire warming us or burning us? Now, I don't know where you are, but I can imagine that you have a situation in your life that there has been fire or anger in your world. Okay. How can you take that anger and use it appropriately to be a motivator? Now, that whole community of Berlin Gorham, Maria, my friend, they need to do whatever they can to take this anger and not let it consume them, to motivate them to create change in that state. Because there's obviously a break somewhere. Something is wrong. Now, again, I don't mean to start Monday off so heavy for you, but I want you to know that if you feel anger, don't judge yourself. It's not wrong. It's how you hold it, how you use it. In your anger at your own personal injustice, the injustice around you, in your country, in your community, in your family. Sure, I am absolutely positive that a great deal of your anger is justified, but I am here to encourage you to use it in a sensible, practical, useful way that brings tangible change as much as you can in your own life, in the lives of your loved ones, in the lives of your community, in the world, in your country at large. Harness that fire and make sure that it does not burn you. Make sure that it warms you. That's what I hope my friend Maria does when she can, how she can, when she's in a good space. It's my opinion that the governor's office, Kelly Ayotte's office, needs to be contacted immediately. My friend Maria needs to find her state representative and get on the phone with them, email them, get in touch with them. There's laws that can be changed in that state, and I think there needs to be. Now, I'm a Vermonter. You know what I mean? Maybe I can contact them, maybe I can email them, but I'm a Vermonter. I have to do that in my own state. So remember the power of working with local government officials, all the way up to the governor's office. There is power, there is change, and there's something called Jessica's Law that shows that. And I hope to God that there is something called Marisol's Law in the future. That would be taking that awful tragedy and turning it into something that's useful to maybe get this situation to never happen again to somebody else. Wherever you are, whatever state you're in, whatever circumstance you find yourself in, if you find yourself angry, use it in a sensible, healthy, balanced way, because it can be. All my love to you, and outside of all of this awfulness that I just dropped on your lap, make sure that you are having the best day you can, because it is still a beautiful world, and it's not all filled with monsters. There's still wonderful, beautiful people in this world. Make sure that you don't forget that. All my love to you. To find out more about me, my books, my podcast, I'm having a podcast tomorrow night, an online spirit gallery everybody can attend. Find all that stuff on my website at joshsimons.com. I appreciate you, and have a great day.